don't know what to say. Like, it just kept pushing through, and I was like, nothing's going to stop me anymore. I just took that mindset. But once I changed my mindset, it was now about like, let's go kill some deals. Let's make things happen. Let's help some people out too, you know?
What's up, guys? In today's video, we have two of our TCA members, Lee Love and Mark Anthony. They came together, partnered up, and were able to take down a 32 plus mobile home deal. It's amazing the power that you guys can do as a team. We're so excited to bring you value today in today's video.
Yeah, and this was not just any type of deal. They went through so many challenges. These properties were not in the best shape, and they were still able to sell them in under 60 days for over a $70,000 profit. So these two are absolutely killing it. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button. Leave us a comment below as well. Let us know what your thoughts are. Thanks so much for watching.
Appreciate you guys taking out time today. We got Lee Love and Mark Anthony. Man, you guys were doing some really cool things, and we thought, why not come on and mastermind, because you guys are doing a huge deal right now, and we're in the middle of the coronavirus, and you guys are still pushing through and getting deals closed. So the deal we're talking about is this 32 deal monster Lee got involved in, and he thought, you know, why not bring some value to the community? And he did that. He partnered up with Mark, and now you guys are in the middle of this. You guys have sold multiple homes, and we first want to know, like, where you guys at right now? How many homes have been sold? How many do you have left?
Yeah, I think we only have like 4 houses left, 4 or 5. Yeah, and maybe like 2 of them that can be sold. 3 of those are like 1960s.
Wow, that's amazing. So you guys have only been working on this project for about a month.
Yeah.
You came across an opportunity and bought 32 homes at once. Lee, can you tell us about what was going on with the seller, why they were trying to sell all these properties, and you know, how did you get into this deal in the first place?
Oh yeah, so good question. So I was very heavily involved in real estate, done real estate, I don't know, over 40 assignments and whatnot. Just got back into real estate, decided what I wanted to do. And you guys were my friends or people that I know. And I was like, hey, let's just do mobile homes. So 2 weeks into this, I was looking through through the groups and Facebook. And lo and behold, in Ohio, this guy said, hey, I have this many homes, mobile homes in Arizona. And you said for 17 grand. I was like, ooh, I better jump on that real quick. So I did. And got a hold of him. I was one of the first ones to talk to him. And I'm glad I did, because I was like, I built rapport with them. So anyways, they wanted to sell because this mobile home park in particular has been closed down for at least a year. They just wanted to sell the mobile homes. They're going to put a $48 million apartment complex there. Now with the coronavirus, maybe not so much, but we won't go into that. But you know, they wanted to get rid of the mobile homes, and that was it. And so we were the ones that took it over with the squatters and everything. So all the problems came with it too.
Wow.
So let's talk about that. Let's talk about some of the problems, man, because we all talk about, oh man, we close these deals and we talk about the profits that are being made, but nobody likes to talk about the problems that we encounter. So can you go through some of the first, like the early on problems you had, and then even some of the most current up-to-date problems that you're facing right now?
I don't know where to start, so that's why I'm saying.
And let's start that first week when we were still trying to get all the titles and get all the lien releases.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's just a first
and then
part.
the problems with the DMV, because the DMV was shut down. Remember when I was in Orlando? Let's go over the week when I was in Orlando. So I went away to Orlando maybe like 2 days after me and Lee walked this property for like my sister's softball tournament that ended up getting shut down because of coronavirus. And so I come back, and I guess all these homes were affixed to the land. This mobile home park's so old that the lady who owned it ended up dying. Her son took over it, but all these homes were affixed to the land. None of them were mobile homes anymore. So there was no more titles except for one double wide, which is the only one that was really worth anything. It was beautiful inside, and a piano, fireplace, probably $40,000 home today, but we sold it for 20 with the move, due to timing. But typically easily $40,000 home, nice double wide. And that was really the only one we wanted. And we're like, I guess we'll take the rest of them too, just to get that one, And but all of them had liens on them and liens from different places. But they were only allowing like a few people in the building at a time. And we had to get lien releases for all these and retitle them all and bring in the bills of sale. And, after about a week or two of that, we finally got all the lien releases. We got all the titles and then, got them sold.
While Mark was gone, the deal was falling apart. He had no idea this was happening, but him and, Alex and the seller, and we all kind of got into this mess of, but we don't have titles. Like, there's no way for us to get a title anymore. And it was falling apart. And I was like, oh, man. And then it was like, the only thing we need is just clearance letters or lien clearances. Luckily enough, this property's already went through a transfer or sold it or something. And
that's correct,
a certain title company had copies of it. So they were able to get all those clearances, maybe but like one or two. But I was so happy to get that news before even Mark came back. So Mark came back to lovely, titles. Hey, we're all liens are cleared and all that. So
like before the houses were already sold, I was like, it's
good. Wow. So that's awesome. You guys worked through a lot of paperwork issues, lien issues, and then having all of this inventory.
It didn't have walls. It didn't have ceilings. Didn't have floors. No kitchens. No. Oh man. Yeah.
So the problem is the paperwork is a very small problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Compared to all this.
And I'm sorry.
Somebody hit a gas line, so the guy who had a tractor to come clean up all the trash that we pulled out of the houses, some like random dude. He hit a gas line, caught on fire, blew up. Fire department. Everybody came, and had to shut down the gas line, the whole street.
I burnt off as soon as I did that. I burnt off. I said, "Bye, everybody."
I was up on top of the hill videotaping. You see the whole street lined up with fire department and Southwest Gas and police, like 30 trucks.
Man, that is wild. That is wild. So you guys, just by hearing these homes, there's one really, really nice one, but a lot of them needed work. They were not in the best condition, older properties. So how did you manage what was your secret behind creating urgency and selling these properties so fast? Because you sold them within a matter of weeks, right? Maybe a month, no more than 60 days.
Mainly the price and the timing. Yeah. I think coronavirus actually helps. Everybody wanted to find a way to get a house and move it out to Tonopah or Maricopa or Casa Grande and get out of the city. And this kind of created a sense of urgency. People who are thinking about it were taking immediate action now that everything was shutting down. They were like, I need to get my house out to my land way out there ASAP before, who knows what, zombies start crawling. And, just kicked everything up.
Wow.
So you guys stated that there were multiple liens on these homes. I want to go back to that. So for the viewers that are new and listening, can you guys kind of explain that?
So a lot of these homes had liens on them. Maybe they owed money to the bank that they got a mortgage through or lending it through. One way or another, these people owed money to somebody, and there was liens on each home individually. I think there was like 17 liens for 17 different homes. So in order to get each title to retitle it, since they were affixed to the land, meaning that the titles were surrendered to the land and permanently affixed to the land, making it one tax account instead of two tax accounts, one tax account being for the personal property for the mobile home, and then the second tax account being for the real property, the land. There's one tax account combined, and then the titles get surrendered. So in order to reissue a title, you have to bring the original affidavit of affixture that shows that this title is being surrendered and permanently affixing to this parcel or this real property tax account. You have to bring a bill of sale. You have to bring a tax clearance that shows all the taxes are paid, and you have to have a lien, and you have to make sure there's no liens. So you'd have to do a level 1 inspection. Or a bonded title and get a bonded title and make sure there's no liens. There was liens. So if there's liens, you need to make sure that you have a lien release form. Luckily, this whole property had sold, like we said, to the people who were going to build the apartment complex. So the title company went through all that and, they warranted the deed, meaning that all the liens on all the property were paid and it was recorded through the title company. Luckily, so we were able to go through the title company and find documents that showed that when the property was bought by the next owner, the new owner that's going to build apartment complexes, that they paid all taxes and took care of all the liens on the property. So we had to get all that paperwork, but with coronavirus shutting down and everything getting crazy, it was hard to get into the offices because there was me, or I wasn't even there most of the days, but it'd be Lee, Alex, George, Jim, and 4 people together in one group when only 6 people are allowed in the building 6 feet apart.
Wow.
They weren't liking that idea, so.
So, that's crazy in itself.
That's a lot, yeah.
Luckily you guys were able to get that complete, because without that would have been a whole.
And they were only allowing us to do
trying to
3 lien releases per day because we had to stand in line and give people a fair amount of turn in the line because only a certain amount of people could come into the building at a time. So they're like, we can't have you do all 17, only 3 a day. Come back tomorrow. So every day we were getting 3 more titles. Okay, 3 more to sell today. And the next day, wait for 3 more titles. And, and every day just having buyers flood through every day, just hanging out. Lee was there for like 2 weeks straight. We had George and Sean sleep there. We had them post up, and Sean had a big old light and his gun and nailed it down the fort, so made sure nobody came through. And it was like our own little squatter town when the world ended for a few weeks.
Wow. That's crazy.
Well, thank you,
so this kind of like, it was, you guys put in a lot of work to get these homes sold. Do you guys have numbers on them? Like, okay, you got into the deal for this amount. You guys didn't make any repairs from what it sounds like. Do you guys have like a total of what you actually have made or what you've sold these homes for?
Pretty sure we're in 17,000. Lee, where are we at in sales? Somewhere around 90?
I was just doing my Excel spreadsheet, man. I don't have it done right now, but I know we're way up there. Like,
I think somewhere around 90.
Yeah,
wow.
we're up there.
So you guys got into the deal for 17,000.
No, we wholesaled it, so we didn't really put any money down. We kind of like
no money down at all.
No money down at all. We just like wholesale took our commission, but once we got that wholesale commission for the first few houses, we got to pay for all of them. But it was from the sale of the first 2 that we wholesaled.
And 2 questions here. Lee, I know initially you got in this by yourself. What made you reach out to other members in the community? And then the second half of that question is, are you guys working with one buyer or multiple buyers that are buying these homes in bulk?
So good question. So definitely reached out to Mark, and then Mark had Alex here, so I went ahead and said, hey, you know what, it's all split this because this is the only way it's gonna work. Like I just don't see any other way. I need the help. Like it has to happen that way. So we got together, we agreed on that. And then your next question was,
are you guys working with multiple buyers or?
Yeah, so what happened?
Oh, yeah. So
for people who don't know Alex, me and Alex own a moving company together in our dealership.
Yeah.
So me and him are partners, and we have a bunch of buyers. Lee brought buyers. It was multiple buyers. I think there was 2 bulk buyers that came in. You guys might know Alan. I think Alan bought 4 or 5 units.
Right.
And the rest of them were individual.
So I'll share with you what happened last week. So I had a guy that was in real estate, right, going to buy 5 of them at one time. I was like, okay, cool, and we had scheduled this appointment with MVD 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool, you don't need to put something down because I want to make sure these 5 sell. I want to make sure they 5 go because we can't schedule this appointment again. They're like, oh yeah, no. Tell everybody we'll hold 5. And I told Alex, I said, make sure you have backup buyers just in case this falls through. Right. I already know how in real estate, same thing. So,
because if you guys don't know,
the guy said, I only want 1 of those. And I was like, what do you mean? I was like, so I didn't lose my control. I said, okay, hey, Alex, we need to hurry up and find some other buyers. Well, lucky enough, we end up getting all the 5 sold and into that 2:00 appointment in MVD on that last Monday, matter of fact.
At the same time.
We end up getting it done anyway. Just got lucky though.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Because the MVD is like online only, and you have to like book an appointment and put in an application to show that you're even worthy enough to come in and have a good enough reason to.
True.
Like they don't open the doors for everybody.
2 to 3 weeks out.
Only. Otherwise the building's shut down.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's good to know that a lot of people can still get things done. It's just there's a new process that you have to go through. So
my question for you guys is, since you had so many homes, we're talking about 32 homes, instead of working with individual buyers, did you guys ever consider like running some sort of an auction just to get them sold as fast as possible, considering you had those lien holders? I'm sorry, you had the lien releases already?
Every day was an auction. First come, first serve. That's with all our houses. Yeah. So there was a bunch of people coming in at a time. I mean,
Yeah,
people
there
have
was
showed
lots
up, and once they got sold, we just boarded up the doors and boarded up the windows. Started
every
tearing
weekend
down,
we
putting
had
wheels
a
up
lot
on.
of people coming through.
Every
weekend.
day, maybe 10,
Every
20
day too.
people.
Yep. But a lot on
Wow.
the weekend.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Just show up whenever they want. So.
And for to your expertise up to this point, why do you guys feel like these buyers were buying them in such a hurry?
Oh man, we sold them at a great price because me and Alex included the delivery for free. That was it, free delivery.
That's why we partnered too. So
yeah,
it all
anywhere
worked
within
out.
100 miles. So that really did it.
Yep.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
So they're
Free
really
delivery.
paying
Like,
for
you
the
can't
delivery.
beat that.
Yeah, they mainly paid for the delivery. There wasn't much house to buy.
Like, yeah. But that's awesome that you guys were able to bring value to each other like that. Mark, you were able to bring massive value by delivering the homes, because I know just getting out there, especially if someone's not familiar with mobile homes or the industry, it's hard to find movers, and it's hard to find movers that can move homes like these or would feel comfortable moving homes like these. You guys brought a massive value to the marketplace. That's why they were sold so quickly. So can you guys, and I'll ask Lee this, in your own words, like, what was the benefit of actually having the TCA community in this deal, and even connecting with Mark and doing all that? What was the major benefit of that for you?
Oh, the benefit. I don't know. I don't know if you want to call this a benefit, but I just, it's, you guys teach about affordable housing and providing that to the people that need it, and that's what they really needed right now too. And that's to backtrack and answer your question earlier, Jay. That's one of the main reasons why these people bought so quick too. It's affordable housing, really, especially out here in Phoenix. Even right now, still during the coronavirus, it's still expensive. But yeah, no, it benefited me because I didn't know anything about anything. Just listen to your guys' videos, going back and forth through them. Really just going back to that beginner's checklist too. I can't tell you how much I was like, oh, let me check that list real quick. I was like, I got to go through it, understand it. But really, Mark, Anthony, they gave me the hands-on training, and you guys connected me with them and making sure we get the deal done, because I would have never got it done. There was no way I could have done it by myself if I wasn't connected at all. So
that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Awesome. I really appreciate you sharing. I appreciate you taking time to put the work in. I know you've been at it for a while. You've been wanting to get one deal under your belt, and then getting 32 deals under your belt. 32.
So when you guys got into this deal, Lee, you purchased all these homes basically without walking through them, without inspecting them. You kind of just jumped into, okay, 32 homes, why not? Let me take a stab at this. Like, what was your mindset getting into this deal?
Oh man, I was just like, okay, there's that many mobile homes for 17 grand. Oh yeah, I'll get one of these sold for at least that much or something. I'm like, whatever. I'll come up with the money. It's gonna happen. So that's what was in my head. Like the know-how and all that stuff. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to fumble through this. I hope I don't fumble too bad and lose money. But no, man, it was a win-win all the way around. It just, learning experience. I mean, that was like going from 0 to 60 in a matter of 0.0 seconds real quick though. Really, I don't suggest anybody do that at all. Like I just don't suggest it. And it did take a lot of my time. No lie about that. I'd rather stick to 1 or 2. No lie about that for sure. Yeah. So
now you've got the real estate experience, and now you've got mobile home investing experience. What would you say is the biggest difference between the two as far as the speed to the amount of deals you were able to complete in this short amount of time?
Oh man, the speed is very fast. It's way faster than real estate. Real estate, you got to wait for title, you got to wait for escrow, and then you gotta do all kinds of different things. Here, it was just like, oh, you just go to MVD and just cross title. I know we ran into a little bit more issues because the guy didn't have the title, but were that to be the case and had a title, it would have been even faster than this. So this was already fast enough as it was. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, that's one of the reasons we love mobile home investing, because of the speed of it. Because when you were able to jump into this deal. Yeah, you guys had some You guys have a lot of challenges to overcome, but nonetheless, there's a ton of people wanting these homes, even though they need repairs, they're not in the best shape. You can move them anywhere. It's not location specific. So those are some of the main reasons we got into mobile home investing, and we love it because there's so many hidden gems out there, so many opportunities that people pass up because they're just looking at the homes, but there's so much value you can bring to the marketplace.
Did you guys have any challenges working together? This is the first time you guys partnered on an opportunity. One of the biggest things that people come to us with is, how do we learn to trust individuals in the community? Even though we're all in the community together, how do we build that trust? So were there challenges, and how did you guys establish trust early on?
Yeah, we'll go to Mark first.
Yeah.
We both had the common goal. I mean, that's all it took. That's all it took. We both had the common goal, and we just found, let's work together, find a way to make it happen. Rather collaborate and cooperate than compete against each other. We can work together. I know we can both get it done. If, like you said, by ourselves, I didn't bring Alex, he brought me there that first day to come check out some of them. And he's like, which one of these ones are salvageable? I only went in one of them. And the one I went in, like, there was holes in every wall, like 10 punches and kicks, and the roof was the thing. And people ripped all the counters out. And I was like, this is perfect. Let's take them all.
And what about you, Lee? If you can answer that question.
So good question. So me, I'm in real estate. It's very cutthroat, and I was like, oh man, I don't know how this is gonna. I didn't put any contracts or agreements with anybody. We just like, okay, we're gonna sell this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna make this happen and split it, right?
That's amazing, guys.
I also got good news today too. We finally got a check. Holly Lashika, she's in TCA too. She got us a home about a month ago, and we sold that one today too. We just got the check for that one today too.
How much was that check?
$9,000. I think we got it for $1,700.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
Congrats.
We have this picture. Remember when we first launched TCA and we walked through that fix and flip out in Mesa? We took a selfie picture in front of the house. That was, you guys are some of our very first members of Trailer Cash Academy and students. Every single person in that picture has done a deal with Trailer Cash Academy since that picture. It was less than a year ago. So it's just amazing to see all of you guys flourishing, working together, helping each other out, and partnering with other people and inspiring other people in the community to just get out there and take some action. And we're all there to support each other. So we'll show a picture of that in this clip, because it's like, man, looking back, we have that picture up and we're like, man, it's just great to see the growth in everybody so far in the journey.
Yeah. I saw the commercial you guys have with Jasmine. I heard it, and I was like, does that sound like, that voice sounds familiar? Does that, Jasmine, I looked at my phone and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome to see everybody out in the Phoenix area supporting each other. Like you said, it's not competition. We know we can go farther together than competing against each other. So we're just excited to see all of the growth. And man, taking 32 homes that could be devastating to someone that doesn't know what to do with this, partnering together, sharing the knowledge, and coming out with over $70,000 in profit in less than 60 days. I mean, where do they do that?
During the pandemic and lockdown.
During the corona pandemic lockdown.
Stay at home order.
Wow.
So what are you guys doing to celebrate as a team together?
Get more houses, on to the next.
Love it.
Picking up some steak, I know.
A steak, right?
Mark, you have to light up the grill. You're the barbecue master.
Wagyu steak, Wagyu.
I already knew about that.
Awesome, man. Well, congratulations, you guys. You guys worked hard for this. You guys deserve to celebrate, to be proud of yourselves, because that is not an easy deal to get through. But with teamwork, with the right knowledge, with the right attitude, you guys did that. So we're really, really excited and proud of you guys.
No, man, I'm really excited for you guys. I'm over here looking. We got a new puppy over here.
She is all over the place.
She wants to come in. She wants to say what's up to you guys, man.
Body girl.
Yeah.
She's about to.
Congratulations. I'm surprised you didn't hear it. It sounds like she's talking right now. No, I just want to say great job. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys have up your sleeve in the future. Great job persevering, not letting this coronavirus stop you.
Thank you.
I know.
No
Appreciate
problem,
you guys for sure, man.
No problem, guys. So thanks so much for sharing. Thanks for inspiring our audience and the followers. You're gonna have people out there looking for it. But let's just put a disclaimer out there that
hey, you have
that's
to wear
not how
boots.
it always works. These are not the typical deals that we suggest to get into, but they made it work nonetheless.
All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you got a ton of value out of this video. If you're interested in getting started and becoming a TCA member, be sure to hit that link below this video. We want you to apply. Our team will get you situated and onboarded properly so we can set you up for success.
And of course, before you take off, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and let us know what you think in the comments below. So thanks for watching, guys.